Left with a condom. Coming back with no condom on. I'm telling you, man.
Viewer discretion is advised.
You better look. You can't find this in the book. I had you niggas shook. Get took. Nigga, you might get take. I might get grape.
Yo.
You thought I was gonna say the R word. I might get.
You're not. You feeling you 4 eyes?
No, I might be. I might be. Nah, 4 Eyes is a legend. Niggas don't get 4 Eyes as credit.
Right.
4 Eyes is a legend, bro. He one of them.
I think I was supposed to share.
Bro, you know who used to snap G? Do you know Wee Wee, fat boy? You only fat nigga from Wee Wee used to be out in the projects and shit. Big fat ass nigga, bro.
From Michigan, bro.
Yeah, that's where we used to be out there in Michigan and shit. Big boy used to be out there like rapping in the cut and shit like that. Fat ass nigga.
I don't know that nigga.
Yeah, that's how I know that nigga, man. He's be out there with a couple nigga, bro. I can tell you niggas this.
Wee Wee?
Yeah, they call him Wee Wee. Big boy named Wee Wee, brother. I mean,
I ain't about to call no another dude delicious.
Hey, we do we this right here is coming out about a week late also, but we got the news as we was recording. So on me real fast, Ice, I want to make sure we do give a rest in peace to Revo Theory.
Facts.
Shout out Young Rooster, man. I'm fucking on a rooster. Yo, early morning, man. Listen, Revo, you didn't get a lot of flowers while you were here. I wish you would have got more. I wasn't the fondest fan of you because him and my Uncle JJ had a situation with the song I'm in Love with My Pistol. JJ sung that hook originally. Just like Dope Boy Down. I know JJ sung a lot of hooks originally.
Dope Boy Down?
She by 5'5".
Nah.
Right? A lot of that shit J Real sung originally, my nigga. They don't want to give my dog credit for his shit. But Revo, I want to give you flowers at least while you're gone, boy, and tell you rest in peace. Because, boy, you a Southwest Florida legend. I don't know about nowhere else, but you definitely a Southwest Florida legend, my boy. And with that being said, we bring to you some Southwest Florida legendary shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all might have not seen us when we had 2 views, when it was just me and my mama watching. Ain't it? Jit was watching at work. Fact. Richard on the truck. Y'all, you feel me? Y'all seen us 20K up. Y'all was like, hold up. Them boys. And then you niggas who talking about, oh yeah, I just subscribed. Nigga. Boy, you niggas.
Watching without subscribing?
You hear me?
It don't cost nothing to subscribe.
Like, and how you don't remember your email?
You don't remember your email. You don't remember your password.
Yeah, YouTube will send you another thing. Yeah,
create a new one.
Yeah, they send it to Ice and me at the same time.
Keep subscribing. Keep creating them motherfuckers and keep subscribing.
Since we brought y'all some legendary shit, evidently we
bought our shit up.
Yeah, we some bots. That's what they thought they were bots. They thought they were bots. We brought y'all a legendary show with episode 239. Hands down, probably our greatest episode we've ever brought to y'all. So with the continuing path of us turning ourselves into Southwest Florida legends, right in front of y'all eyes, we turned ourselves into legends around this bitch. This shit crazy. We bring to you somebody who's doing some legendary things around Southwest Florida. This right here might be the biggest geek nerd we've ever had because I'm a nerd, but this man Charlie.
So the second.
Yeah,
so the second biggest.
Yeah, to the third power. To the third power. Yeah, what is it with the little 3 above your shit? Yeah. To the third power.
Exponent, man.
We've got Collecticons on, Celebrity Cons on, Baby Mama Con on, Podcast Con on. If you do a Baby Mama Con, that'd be amazing. Tia Kemp got to be like on the panel. That'd be amazing. We got King Kong around here. How would we say it? King of Kong around here?
King
Mr.
Kong.
Charlie Comics himself, ladies and gentlemen. This right here, some legendary shit, man.
That was an awesome introduction.
Where should we get you?
I like the Baby Mama Con.
That'd be good. Who would be on the panel? Like, who would we get? Peggy got to come. Peggy Bundy got to be there.
Yeah.
So hold on. Okay, let's who's some good baby mamas that'll be at Baby Mama Con? Tia Kim got to be there. Rick Ross baby mama got to be there.
Okay, yeah.
Peggy Bundy got to be there. She was a good baby mama. She was a great baby mama. She might be the greatest baby mama in history. We got to get Peggy Bundy.
What's the mama of Family Matters?
Oh, that was like family though.
It don't matter. She's a baby mama.
She's baby mama.
She a baby mama.
Oh, God. Y'all putting too
She
much.
a baby mama. We definitely got to bring, and we got to bring Monique on.
Yeah, because she's a for sure baby mama, bro.
You got to bring
where the daddy at?
Tyrese baby mama.
Because she
milking his ass
she's
right
the
now.
baby mamas of baby mamas.
20 a month?
40.
40? Ooh. 40 a month.
See, Charlie, you thought Comic Con was something, baby. Mama Con gonna be something. That's gonna be something.
No, they gonna be stunned.
Oh,
Child support check.
don't do that, Charlie. Don't do that. It's gonna be like that M. Night Shyamalan movie that just came out, The Trap. So have Comic Con for the baby mamas, and it's gonna be a bunch of child support forums there when niggas get there.
Oh yeah.
I'll walk out.
Hey, I seen a lot of dumb movies over the weekend. M. Night Shyamalan, you suck.
What is that? What is it?
Trap. Where they set a concert up to catch the dad who was a serial killer.
Oh no, I ain't seen that.
It was
one.
dumb. Deliverance might be better.
Deliverance was hard. I ain't gonna lie, I like
the last
Deliverance.
20 minutes saved it.
When she started speaking in tones and shit. Okay,
I
you're
go
right.
get my son.
You're right.
That saved it. I'm telling you now,
She started,
Charlie.
smell your nappy pussy.
I can smell your nappy. I can smell you. Lee Daniels got
That's
some good.
tough.
You know
So are we really mad at him putting that white lady in there?
No,
Because
I like the story she told too, and you know I can relate. Her white mother is how my grandma acted, and the way she acted is how my mama used to act with a white, still white, but used to act towards us. Cause like the dynamic of trying to raise some little niggas.
little nappy hair ass little
My
niggas.
mama would say shit to me that now I didn't know it was traumatizing. Go do something with your hair.
I would say Omar Epps filthy for fucking that bitch.
Oh my else nasty. Cause he came in, he was rubbed the way he stroked her IV was disgusting. This lady's going through dialysis.
This bitch got full blown cancer. She ain't got no hair. You know this. Why you tell this lady you gonna
Why
pull
the
up
black
on her?
lady hating on her though? Look
Black
at her.
ladies hating
Face
on
caked
her.
up over there. Face caked up over there. Y'all gonna hate on everything we motherfucking do just like y'all did before, man. Welcome back to another episode of Pickle Sausage Chronicles. I'm your host, LillyDilly, a.k.a. Fat Boy Fresh, a.k.a. Y'all ain't got no choice but to hate now. We done got them views up. AKA, y'all wanted to stop us. You couldn't. Y'all wanted to box me out. I'm Dennis fucking Podman. Y'all niggas can't do nothing with this shit. That's me. I'm in me a t-shirt. You can't get around that motherfucking Mike 90, man. I got my co-host with me as always.
Yes, sir.
I got Uncle Rich in this motherfucker too.
You already know we outside.
And you can see by the visuals, we got Charlie Comics in this motherfucker with us, man. Charlie, what the hell? Charlie Comics ain't your real name.
No, actually, it's named after my son, Charlie.
So your name ain't even Charlie?
Well, my name is Charles.
Oh,
Okay.
Like Charles doesn't sound, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Charlie's Comic Con just sounds smooth, you know?
Yeah, Manson fucked up Charles for everybody.
Yeah.
Charles Schwab ain't even Charles Schwab no more. Manson fucked up for everybody.
Yeah. So hey, what you think about the show? Was it like your first time at a Comic Con?
That was my first time at a con. Yes, I was supposed to go to one in Orlando years ago. I never made it. It was a wrestling con with wrestlers and shit like that. I never made it, but it was my first time going. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was gonna be like cosplay, people in costume, all that. It was that too, but it wasn't a cosplay con. It was a collector's con.
Yes.
Of collectible items and different things like that. People had I don't know if you ever seen those teddy bears, the big little, they look like Lego teddy bears. Dude had a Basquiat one of them. That's like $3,000. He had it on display. The Red Ranger dude was probably like my highlight. I like the Red Ranger dude.
Yeah.
Him. And actually the dude from what's the show with the two brothers, man? Supernatural.
Okay.
Cause I watched Supernatural. So the guy who's a little nerd dude, Supernatural, it was really dope. But it was my first time going to something. It was dope. Ice got to pull up. Mitch Jones was there as well. We all came through.
We all pulled up as a team.
Yeah, I bought some items here, man. Some of the artwork right over your shoulder. That came from somebody. Yeah.
That came from Alan Battle. He's right out here of Lehigh, local artist.
I need to get him. On, man. He's pretty dope. I tagged in with him. Even the guy that got the magazine right there. We tagged in with everybody, bro. Everybody. Even so, we bought so many collectors, bro. You brought us one your damn self. This is crazy. Cause I bought Captain Crunch. I got some cheap shit. Like, yeah, I bought the Captain Crunch just on some fat shit. That'd be hard though. I'm like, fuck it on some fat shit, bro. But what you have for here is the actual signature from the woman who played Rita on Power Rangers.
Yeah, that is Carla Perez. She was the first lady that played.
That's crazy.
Rita Repulsa died like within a year, and then she took over the role for like 6 seasons. So she was like the main one.
She been beefing with Zordon for years. She been beefing with Zordon ass for years.
Yep.
So
the original Rita, She died?
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say.
So
I didn't know
she
that.
was there for like
in the
6
first
years.
season she passed away.
Yeah.
That was before my time. That was probably before I started watching it. Because I just
I
remember
didn't
her.
know really about that until somebody mentioned it to me.
Yeah, Power Rangers was in Japan since like the 80s.
Yeah, that's
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I heard Power Rangers, the original Power Rangers, ain't even in English.
Yeah.
That shit has nothing to do with English.
It was dubbed over.
Shit's dubbed over. Niggas just in that shit like this here.
Doing some other shit.
Fun fact: the Yellow Ranger, you would think she would have a dress too. But
The Yellow Ranger was originally a dude. Yeah.
What?
originally, yeah.
Yeah.
A Korean
And then
guy.
they end up putting the skirt on just the pink one.
No, the pink one, was the
Oh,
only
it had a
girl.
skirt, yeah.
The yellow was never a girl. The yellow,
Oh.
even as you looking at it, that's not a girl.
Yeah, when we took-
It's just only when they dub it, they put a girl in
in
there.
it, yeah.
But the fighting footage is just a guy.
But I just thought
No
you know,
titties. Keep
yeah,
looking
because
at it.
Asian
No
women be
titties.
flat chested, so I thought it was
No
like
titties in
no
there,
disrespect to my Polynesian Asian women or none of them to them women, nothing at all. Charlie, what made you come up with your collectors kind of things you into, man? Because that's how I came across you. I was just seeing your page one day and I see, well, actually we had a sponsor ad. I'm like, oh, Southwest Florida. I support anything Southwest Florida because so many people say there's nothing to do here. We got a Halloween walk right here off the farms out here in Norfolk Myers, across us 75. I put y'all on beat. It's a 100 walk. But there's so much stuff to do. Y'all ain't tapped in on nothing. We tapped in as soon as I seen Charlie post it. I tapped in like, hey man, what's up with it? You even inboxed him back like, shit,
Yeah.
come on through, bring the crew through. So what made you want to start it? How long you been doing it?
This January will be my 3rd annual Charlie's Comic Con, January 11th, downtown Riverside Community Center, 10 to 5.
Where's that? Where was that?
Riverside Community Center, it's right over here, over the bridge.
Okay. Because the last one you had was at the lodge.
The Tropical Masonic Lodge,
Okay.
yeah.
Is that the old what's that place we used to go to all the time downtown? We had the events at. They just rebuilt it.
Harborside.
Harborside is the whole Harborside.
No, it's a little further down. It's right on the water.
It's
you
where
know?
It's one of
them. Sunoku. Right
Oh, it's one of the buildings that they made
Yeah.
paint the color back.
Over
Right
there.
there with that Sunoku.
Yeah,
They made
them paint the
back.
color back. Yeah, y'all ain't finna modernize this shit. Paint it back when we had slaves. Paint this shit back. Paint it back. But what made you start getting into the collector con and Comic Con? Because what is a con besides me? I'm a convict. I know what a con is. I'm a convict.
The con stands for convention. All
Oh,
right?
okay.
So in order to have a comic book convention, has to be comic books first, and then everything else is secondary. The celebrities and all that come next. If it's not comic books, there is not a Comic Con. It's something else.
Because the
exhibit.
comic books makes it. Oh,
It's Halloween.
Yeah.
yeah. It ain't blue magic. It ain't blue magic.
But
Blue magic.
I always liked the idea of it. And so one day I was like, you know what? Let me try this. I built some ghetto website. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. Just going off YouTube. And one day, the Jawa that I gave you that,
Yeah, that big poster. Yeah.
Lilani Shui, she reached out to me on Facebook, and I thought it was a scam at first. And then she was like, I was like, hey, give me a call to see if this is real. And she called me, and she was like, hey, let's make shit happen. Oh, excuse my language.
Yeah, right. Say what you want, man. This Pickle Sausage Chronicles, man. Yeah.
And she put me in touch with her agent, this guy named Nick from Bakersfield, California. And I was like, man, this guy's probably gonna be a dick, And I called him, and the guy was super cool. He was like, yeah, man, I'll whip up the contract and get it done. And I Googled how to do a contract because I called lawyers. Lawyers wanted $3,000 to type up something.
Yeah,
I said,
just type
forget
some-
that,
yeah.
man. I got a template for $8.
No, it's a template on that motherfucker somewhere.
And then I just did that, sent it. He's like, yeah, looks good. And
Let's do it.
so since she's like 4'5" or something, she's real short. So she has to have a handler come with her. So her agent came, and I brought him to my house. We had some dinner, and
When you say a handler, what you mean? Like,
carry the stuff, the luggage.
oh,
Because
okay,
she's so
okay,
small,
okay.
shit. All right, y'all ain't ever seen Hostel? All right. They just push them out the way and just take them. All right. That's small. I'd be scared, too. Come on, play me everywhere.
Was it like a bodyguard type of person, or is it just like a normal?
It's just basically somebody to help her get her luggage and walk around and stuff. But
If I got to.
yeah.
Hmm.
So
I
Ashley's
got
talking
to.
about I want one. Ashley, I want one.
Fuck, dog. That's a whole humor, bro.
So he was
slavery
doing
work?
shows in Bakersfield, California, and then he was like, "Hey, do you want more talent?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Who you
Bring
got?"
it in, yeah.
And then from there, it just opened all the doors.
Fuck yeah.
It was like that concept. You built it, they will come. kind of thing.
Build it, they will come.
Yeah, and that's how it got. At first, after the first show we did like 700 people, and yeah, it was a lot for like just winging it.
Were you happy though? Like, damn, this is successful, man. Shit, 700 is a lot of people.
That's what I want to know. How you felt after the 700 pulled up?
It was
for little old me.
It was surprising. I didn't think those numbers would come in like that. I didn't think we knew how to market or anything like that. I never had an Instagram. I was just tagging and doing everything. But after that show is when you realize that everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch what I post. I gotta watch what I say. I gotta watch what I type messages to people because man, those screenshots will haunt you.
Yeah, for a fact. Screenshots don't go away.
There's something coming my way. I knew it.
I
was thirsty.
So
I'm a man. I got a cock. It's thirsty. I'm a man. What the fuck? What made you want to start just branching out? Because you say it starts with the comics. What makes you get into the collector? Because what I went to was the CollectorCon event. And that was full of different collector things. A lot of these right here, this right here has become, over the last 10, 15 years.
Funko Pop.
Yeah, the Funko Pops are just amazing. They've been around since I was a kid playing with the damn Top Deck toys and shit. Like, they've been around forever. So what made you want to do the Comic-Con? And then next you got Celebrity Con coming up.
Yeah. So we did a collector's con where it was very affordable for everybody. $5 to come in.
$5. Hold up. You motherfuckers. Go
They
ahead.
got you. They got you, bro.
They hit the Celsius on my head.
We swole tonight. You got to charge
Yeah.
it to 25.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it was definitely, and it was accessible. And it's, I would say it's real kid friendly.
Yes, exactly.
Because a lot of people that collect was like, hey, watch it. No, they're like, nah, pick them up, tell you, if you want it, buy it. You break it, buy it.
You break it, you buy this motherfucker.
Yeah,
though.
go ahead.
it's yours.
Tell little Johnny.
Tell Lil
Be
Johnny,
careful with that
watch out, little
motherfucker.
motherfucker. So what made you want to do this one, the Collector's Con? You just know people that were like, hey, man, I got a large collection of Barbie dolls. I got a large collection of Hot Wheels, or... Because what got me too, bro, was the Mystery Machine theme card, the Spawn theme, all the other stuff. So what made you say, okay, this is a good idea?
Well, the whole thing with the cars that I got introduced by my friend Chris. I forgot his last name, but he's out of Tampa. He was the stunt driver for the Bumblebee vehicle in Transformers.
Oh, shit.
And he was also the stunt driver for Vin Diesel and Paul Walker.
Damn, rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn, he's getting it.
Yeah.
snapping.
So he introduced me to the cosplay guy, the Bumblebee cosplay dude.
Yeah.
And everybody else had those vehicles, and they came out, man. I was telling you earlier, they came from Orlando, man. Showed out. They didn't ask for anything. They just came and showed love.
Show love. Hell yeah.
And they brought their other friends who had cars, and it just, it got like that.
Snowball.
Snowball.
Everybody
There you
start
go,
getting it.
man.
Because the thing about car people, we like to show off our cars. And I don't give a fuck where I got to go at. I'm going to go to Miami, Tampa,
In front of
Orlando,
Applebee's.
in front of Applebee's, in front of Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Wherever we finna go at,
That's
we
where they
finna
be at,
show
in
these
front of Planet
motherfuckers
Fitness.
off.
They do.
Because I'm going to pull up wherever, bitch. For real, for real.
And if you seen it, these people they put, the cars had so much detail in them. That the Spawn headrest had 2 different head. Like it's really.
Because it's really bragging rights. Like, my shit look better than your shit.
Yeah.
Like, last time you had such and such and you still got that. So next year when I come back, I just
snap.
like the classic. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, last year you killed me, but this year I'm gonna come back harder. Or the Rick Ross car show, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Shit like that. Like, I'm gonna come back harder next year. It is just, you just gonna end up spending
keep
all your
going.
money.
all your money
That's
on
all
this
good.
food. Because a lot of people they see these as, oh, these are dolls, or they don't understand these are figurines, or then they're collectibles, and why they become collectible, what makes them different. The guy was breaking down the Funko Pops to me. Some of them that are from Target exclusively, GameStop exclusive. Some are worth more than others. There might be exactly one just like this, but what makes it different is there might be a blue stripe on her shirt or something because it came from Target, and that makes that one just so happen to be worth $1,000 and yours worth $200. Like, it's a big difference. But the collectors is a real big thing. People collect cars. People collect jewelry. People collect all kind of shit. I be collecting hoes. Like, you collect all kind of shit in the world, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's what a pimp is. A pimp collect hoes. That's what a pimp is. Shit. Look at my plethora of stable of bitches.
Call them ass cat.
You hear me? So my thing is, bro, what makes people say, I want to be a collector, and are you a collector yourself, or do you just get into the Comic-Con stuff yourself, or are you an actual collector?
Yeah, I'm a collector. I have about 10,000 comic books. Yeah. And I got a huge Simpsons collection. Love the Simpsons.
Simpsons had comic books?
No, Simpsons got everything, man. They got figurines. They got.
I want to go to
comic
Springfield.
books.
I want to go to the Springfield place that they made for. I want to go to one, but I didn't know they had comic book. What's the wildest comic book you coming? You got 10,000.
I have a lot of old Captain America, because Captain America's been around since the 40s.
So what's the most expensive one you got, and what is the wildest one you come across like this is really rare or something? I didn't know they made comic books.
Yeah, I think I have one about I don't know, man. I want to say it on here.
Say it, shit.
No, I'm joking. I got one.
Because that's how Eddie was talking. Eddie's like, well, I could bring the card. I'm like, we're not gonna rob you. Just want to see. Oh, this Pokemon card worth 2,000. It's crazy.
I got one that's about worth like 10 grand.
Get him. Gotta disarm him first. Damn. Which one were you surprised? Did you know it was worth that much, or did it become appreciated?
It became appreciated over time, but yeah, I knew.
That's got to be a good fucking.
Yeah.
Feeling. Oh, that's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah. And then I have a lot of old Iron Man, like it's, and then it's the way you treat them too. You get them graded, and when you get them graded, you get the gradings from 1 to 10. If it's really good, like a 9.0 or something, it's worth a lot more.
So, are there any 10s?
No.
Because I seen that when I was going through a lot of comments, and do you remember back in the day where FYE had a CD in the case, but then it had a plastic case around it with like the holder, and you could scan it, listen to it, whatever.
Yeah.
That's how the comic books look like. You ain't touching none of this shit. It's inside a case.
Don't put your fingerprints on my shit.
You
Got the original
like
air.
yeah, like that. No,
Original
like
air.
yeah, like that type of shit. Like Stan Lee licked the pages of this bitch or some shit. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Like that's crazy, but. What's some wild comic book that you come across like, whoa, this is a comic book? Because I can't wait to tell you what I seen.
Yeah. For example, I like the old Iron Man. It's because they show when he struggled with addiction. He lost his company. And then he he was out there hanging out with prostitutes.
So this back with comic books, see, and mind you, it's been around since the 40s.
Yeah.
Captain America comes home and he got like 2 bitches on each side because it's the welcome home party. That's what they used to sell to soldiers. You go to war.
Absolutely.
So Captain America was kind of like a propaganda thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was created to sell bonds and promote World War II, where they created Red Skull, which was the Nazis. So yeah, man, exactly.
But Red Skull was that motherfucker though.
Yeah,
Red Skull was a motherfucker. I didn't get into comic books until I got hand-me-down comic books. So I grew up in St. Carlos for like 2 years. My mom was dating this guy who just so happened we can afford rent in St. Carlos at this time. Yep. So I had white friends around the time, Chicos and shit, and I would get their comic books after the fact. Like Sailor Moon comic books and shit like that after the fact. So that's when I got into reading like the DC comics and Marvels and shit like that. Gambit was one of my favorite ones because I had like 6 Gambits I read back to back to back to back. Yeah. And I liked the Gambit a lot. I was dope when they introduced him in the new Wolverine show. Like, damn, this is dope. But reading comics, people wouldn't think it's something in the hood. When I went back to the hood, we in Pine Manor, it was niggas reading comic books. I'm like, bro, y'all read comic books? They're like, yeah, bro. I'm like, and I'm showing these boys my shit. They're like, bro, I'm like, bro, I didn't know y'all was even into this shit like that. Like,
I didn't even think you niggas read in the hood.
None of this shit. No, you niggas did none of this shit. But it's a real big thing, and that's why I'm glad we got you on here, bro, because there's so many nerds that look like us, bro. You never know that, bro. We into this shit. They'll see Metro Boomin or Zaytoven behind that computer, be like, those are nerds. That's a fucking nerd right there.
Didn't look cool at the time.
It wasn't cool to produce beats and shit at the time. My first time going to the studio, like being around Turk or Dirty Red, well, let me not mention certain nigga. Being around Dirty Red and shit like that, bro.
Don't mention his ass either.
You're right. My first time being around all these niggas. My first time being in studios, bro. Yeah, being around producers. I'm like, this shit is boring and lame. Like, y'all like got to be nerds to know this shit. You got to be a nerd to know this shit.
And sit there.
To sit there and do this shit. But that's what keep a lot of this shit going. But I came across a comic book when I was young, and it fucked me up. I came across a Dr. Seuss comic book. This wasn't a Dr. Seuss book. And if you know anything about Dr. Seuss and what he was doing before he was writing children's books, I'll just tell you not go TikTok it. I don't even tell people Google no more. Just go TikTok.
Just TikTok.
Because somebody done broke it down.
It'll get to you quicker.
Yeah.
It'll get to you quicker.
Somebody done broke it down. See, Dr. Seuss had a problem. See, there's a guy named Dr. Seuss. He had a problem. I like him a lot. But Dr. Seuss, it made me up. People don't know he made like horror comic books. He also made erotic comic books. Mm-hmm. People don't know this shit. He used to be Dr. Pussy.
Dr. Pussy.
People do not know. A lot of people don't know this, and I learned that because I'm watching Pawn Stars, and the dude has these comic books. And I'm like, oh,
So it was like cartoon.
comics, big crazy bazooka titties with hairy nipples on shit, like weird shit, like
Hairy coochies.
everywhere.
It
My
was the
type of
70s.
shit. It was
Trying to
the
erase that shit.
But
It was
then
the
they try to
70s.
erase these. They're like, oh no, Dr. Seuss just did kids books. No. Let's get to the other shit because I seen when I was at CollectiCon, a guy had some Dr. Seuss comics. I'm like,
It was
it's
porn?
not the Mandela effect. People really know this shit. It
It
really
was like
happened.
Dr. Seuss porn.
No, it wasn't. It was the gore shit with the blood and all that shit.
I want to see the porn. I don't want to see the
Yeah.
gore shit.
You want to see a Whoville with some Who titties?
Whoville with some who titties on the motherfuckers.
But there's the comic book world is so big, bro. Because I even met a guy. The guy here that writes this comic book, I met him at your Comic-Con.
Yeah, Jorge. Yeah.
So he was just breaking down to me like, there's a lot that goes into it. There's money in this. Same way there's money in podcasting, music, every industry. You ain't got to be in front of the camera. You can be behind it. You ain't got to be the guy writing the story. You could be the illustrator. And the person that illustrate ain't necessarily the person that wrote the story. There's so many people. I also met a lady there who had a majestic thing about her dragon and all the other stuff, and she had these rocks that powered it. She has this whole storyline about everything. People really use their creative juices and get these things going when it comes to comic books and literature. I don't see it as much in visual film and stuff no more. It's boring now.
It is.
I believe comic books it was a form of literature back in the day that helped your imagination grow. You got part of a scene, a fight scene, and you had to play it out in your head.
Yeah.
Then you go to the next page. Now you don't see that too much. Now it's just so much in your face. It's so rambunctious, so much the action, like a Fast and Furious movie starts off action.
Yeah.
Because that's all it's fucking got. There's no storytelling, there's no nothing to it. Meanwhile, people talk about the Naruto and One Punch. People are like, yeah, but ain't nobody fought in like 2 seasons. That's how comic books were.
Yeah.
You built the storyline and you built up anticipation. Is that what made you get into comics at an early age, or did you get into it when you were older?
No, I got into. I'm 40 now, so I got into way younger. But they used to sell comic books everywhere, gas stations, everywhere. Now you got to go to like a comic book store, order online. You know,
Pawn shop.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I always loved it, man. I mean, the different stories and how you could, you get a different perspective of things that you normally don't get in our everyday lives. Because every day, man, we're busy. You know, we're grinding. We're trying to get through things, and it just gives you an outlet. You know, and
You think people don't have that? No, we're adults now, so it's hard to find an outlet. Like we speak all the time about, we didn't have this right here. This is a good release for us. Like it's really good. I was just watching Corey Holcomb say that if he don't go on stage every week, he'd probably be pushing bitches over. You're like, bro. Sometimes as a comedian, I go through so much. I need to get it out. We as people, we go through so much. We forget to have imaginary release. So ain't nothing wrong with me trying to grind my 2K player. I need to feel like I'm doing something. You just put all this fake ass makeup on. You got imaginary release, bitch, because you do not look like that. But what's wrong with having imaginary release? I think that's what makes us so stressed out as adults now.
Yeah.
You forget to still be a kid. Still go read the
Still
comic.
have fun.
Still have the fun because you're so worried about the bills. Yeah, the bills gonna come. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But motherfucker, there's some puddles right there. You mad because your child jumped in some puddles. You lame. These some good puddles. They gonna get jumped in. But I think we lose that, bro. And I like seeing that. When I went to CollectiCon, you see a bunch of people just feeding their inner child.
yeah. And it's nice because you bring people from all different types together, man. I mean, when you came in, you know, I was excited to meet you. I went up and greeted you, but there's all different types of people there, man. Everybody's having fun.
Yeah.
And then the nostalgia of
Yeah.
certain items. You were like, oh man, I forgot about that. Tales from the Crypt or something. And then
Oh, Tales from the Crypt comic books. Fuck me up. I'm like, that nigga had comic books?
yeah,
Hey, the Crypt Keeper was snapping. He had everything.
My Uncle Joe had a life-size Tales from the Crypt doll
I ain't
in his
playing
front
like-
yard,
I'm
in
not
his
playing
front
like
in
that.
his
I ain't
front
lying.
room.
That's
Soon
pretty
as
tight, man.
soon as you walk in, it ain't tight when you fucking 7.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I was gonna
tell
say,
you
I
that
was scared.
motherfucking
I
much.
was scared.
I
was
never.
scared.
He lived in the old folks' home in Michigan. That shit was already creepy back there. So
I
this
was
nigga had
scared.
this. He had. It was sitting in the rocking chair. Had a life size Tales from the Crypt doll, bro. Like I would
Every
never.
time.
I would never go in my Uncle Joe house, bro. Ever. I'm not. No, bitch.
Nah,
Go get
as
your
I'm
son
a-
a drink. Hell no, nigga.
Now,
That
as I'm
doll
an
right
adult-
there.
As I'm an adult now, I be like, damn, that probably would be some cool shit.
Now, I see where he was going with it.
FYE or whatever.
Don't bring your young ass in here, nigga.
I was FYE in the mall and I seen a big ass Child's Play doll. I'm like, as a kid, I would have ran. Right now, that bitch look straight.
That bitch hard. I might
That bitch
buy that
hard.
bitch.
And
I
it got a
might
little
buy this
knife.
motherfucker.
It got a little knife. I'm like, nah, that look hard right
Still,
there.
I don't know if you can have that in your room while you're sleeping.
Okay,
I
while
can.
I'm fucking.
While I'm fucking.
While I'm fucking. I'm killing this shit. Ain't it, Chucky? Remind you your own boy, don't it? Fuck wrong with you, bro. What's the wildest thing you've come across doing your
Chucky
whole?
name with Charles too, wasn't it?
Yep. Dude. Charles, you Charles, motherfucker. I watch you, motherfuckers. But what's one of the most exciting things you've come across, man? Just in your journey of collecting and just something like, wow, people collect this. This is dope.
Well, as far as the shows go, it's meeting and having these conversations with people like you never thought you actually, meet with. Like I
talked to the Red Ranger, y'all. The Red fucking Ranger.
Yeah.
I did. LillyDilly.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man.
When I caught up with him, he was on 10 breaks. He was. Old girl was finna sign my autograph. I'm like, here, you just sign this shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Forgery.
But who's somebody like the Burgundy Ranger? What's something that you've come across though? What's something that you like, man, this is pretty dope?
I did a show in Sarasota with Bob Elmore. He is the Texas Chainsaw too from 1986. And he was in Hollywood for 20 years, and we're driving back from Sarasota to Fort Myers, like 2-hour drive. And he's telling me stories about Steven Seagal being an asshole.
I heard Steven Seagal.
That's the pod. That's the podcast right there.
I heard Steven Seagal is an asshole.
He looks like an asshole.
He said he did a scene with him, and he wasn't ready, and Steven Seagal just hit him right in the neck. And he was like, man, this guy, man. And then he goes on. Is telling about working with Johnny Depp on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Shit. Oh, my boy's been out here. Shit.
And Johnny Depp was amazing. He said Orlando Bloom didn't know how to act, didn't know how to fight. And they had to do those choreographed scenes.
I forgot who
He's the main character. The white dude. And,
oh,
he's the main
yeah,
character.
the dude.
Yeah. Not Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
That's Johnny Depp, the main character that want to save Super Saber Hole.
Yeah, so he said he had
his dad was having octopus and shit.
Yeah.
Pirates is my shit.
Cracking, man.
Yeah.
But he was like, they're dicks and shit. But a lot of people say that about Steven Seagal.
I heard Steven Seagal. So I heard somebody else say that same shit that was in an action scene with Steven Seagal, and he just fired off on him. And in the scene, there was like real life fighting. It wasn't a scene no more. But they just kept shit rolling because they was banging. Fuck it, keep going.
Keep rolling.
But he was like, Steven Seagal did that same shit to him. I've heard that
Let us
before.
know what movie that is so I can go watch it.
I forgot what it was. I saw it on TikTok.
The Last of the Mohicans?
I just be, a nigga just be
Steven
scrolling.
Seagal. Look, see, I was born in the 90s. I know shit.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Bro, but I see you got something coming up now with the new CollectorCon, bro. But it's not CollectorCon or Comic-Con. It's fucking CelebrityCon.
April 5th, we have the Epic Con, where we have Kat Cressida, who voices Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh,
She
okay.
also voices.
Yeah, so this isn't the revised lineup. This is just some. You've got more coming.
This is my January show right here, where I got the artist from Rick and Morty, David Roman.
So what do you mean by artist? He's the one that drew the cartoon?
Yeah, he's one of the 7 artists.
So I was going around the whole Comic-Con, and everybody who illustrates, I was telling them, because one of my favorite episodes of Family Guy is where they kept going into the multiverse.
Yeah.
Every scene was a different illustration.
Yeah.
They went to the King of the Hill illustration, a Roblox illustration, a 3D one, and everyone that did different illustrations, because I just wanted them to do our logo in every different illustration. That Rick and Morty, because they have their own certain illustration. And now what they do, Jay, he can copyright the way that he does his shit and be like, you can't even use those type of lines and shit. Like, it's crazy. So that's who we're looking at here, that first line, the David Roman.
Yeah. Yeah, he was at my first show, and he's a very nice guy. So I called him up. I was like, David, you want to come back? He's like, yeah, man, let's do it. Mm-hmm. And then right next to him, I have Jeremy Levy, who is the voice for Bumblebee in Transformers Cyberverse. And he's also in Pokemon.
Let me see this Jeremy Levy, because what the fuck else was he in? He was in some shit. Jeremy Levy's been in a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, he looked familiar.
Let me find this dude, because Jeremy Levy is definitely familiar. So he's been, the Cyberverse, that's the one that's on Netflix.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
He's some big names on this motherfucker though. I be saying the comic book man dude. I be saying him. I see him all the time.
Ming Chen, yeah.
Nah, hold on. Jeremy Levy is fucking. Whoa, shit. This dude is popular. Whoa.
So with the RoboCop, is he full?
So that's
full cosplay in RoboCop.
Yeah, he's coming from Miami. He got his suit from Brazil. That's where the other guy got his suit from there too.
The Bumblebee?
The Bumblebee guy, yeah.
So this would piss me off. We're walking around. I was talking shit too. I'm like, man, damn, this is it, man. This last shit, man. I walk around this bitch, it's hot as fuck. My titties sweating. What the fuck? So I'm like, fuck, let me use the bathroom, some shit. I walk into the room. I ain't got no business in here. Until I was like, yes, the fuck I do. Fucking Bumblebee and this bitch coming mid-transformation shit. I'm like, this dude's walking around, jit. 8 feet tall Bumblebee though. Big, how big was that Bumblebee?
Yeah, it's about 8 feet, yeah.
Jit blew my mind. I said, whoa. Ashley had already left. I'm like, oh fuck, they're missing it. Like, damn, y'all missing it. Nobody knew that other room was even like there. Like, and I kept hearing over intercom people saying, get ready for the other little show, whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna be back. He'll be there January 11th. I talked to him yesterday, and he's bringing a lot of people. Man, he's a great guy. He runs a charity called for Heroes for Hire. It's for bringing awareness to autism. Yeah. And then we'll be doing a whole thing, setup time of photo ops and all that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, this motherfucker's been a lot of shit. Killzone 3. I remember that dumbass shit. Cause I remember a bunch of you come on like Amazon shit. Oh, bro, he's done a lot of fucking voices. Bro, that's crazy. So how do these people just meet you? They see what you got, or is it just like a small community of people like, hey man, you might want to come here and?
It's kind of both. So after the first show, they saw that the success we had with the numbers. And because these guys make their money off signatures. For example.
Yeah. I felt bad when I had no money for everybody's signature. I'm like, I don't know you, dog.
Yeah.
Like, damn, he ain't been. But Buddy from Supernatural, like, I know this nigga. I remember he was in a wheelchair. Hey, bro, y'all was looking for his dad, the ghost. All right, sign this. My girl watches it too. Like, I felt bad for some dude to do that was in the Arrow. I'm like, damn, I watched Arrow on CW, but you want in shit else? Like, damn. but no, I see it. But no disrespect, I'm joking. But that is how they make it. They'll do drops. Because I was asking, do you do a drop for the pod? He's like, yeah, we charge 10 for the drop. I'm like, hold on, so $100. Yeah. 1, 2, I want to do it in the math.
$10 for the
$10 for a drop. That ain't bad. To be like, hey, or do the voice of like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, that
hey,
be hard.
Yeah, stupid shit like that.
I would have said that.
I spent all my money on fucking Funko Pops. Yeah, I spent all my money on fucking art and Funko Pops. By the time I made that second lap, I was fucking broke as shit. Yeah. I was broke as hell because it's not cheap. That stuff this is an expensive hobby. So when people talk about, oh, you're just collecting little BS, no, this is expensive hobby, bro. You know, the same thing with cars and stuff like, bro. But this is what I spend my funds on. This is what I like. Some people look at it like that's very dumb. Or why are you doing this? I seen a dude that had collected the most gaming consoles in the world, the Asian dude. Oh, I was jealous. He was just going from port to port,
got everything.
switching, snapping. He was going from port to port, just turning everything on. I was like, God dang, but watching this, I'm like, man, that's amazing. No, people collect all kind of stuff. It sounds weird, but has anybody ever like had come with like their dildo collection?
No.
No, because it's listen, they do yes, they do porn. No, they do porn con. They do. No, they do. They do porn con. Yeah, they do. That's where like
freak ass nigga. What this nigga brain go to?
No, but there are there's porno con. There's all that type of shit though, just free. That's why Pinky be out there putting the titties in the nigga's face for $30 and shit. That's how they make their money.
I'm about to pull
10
up.
people, that's $300. I'm good for the day.
You right.
I go to Rue Chris.
That's
like for real. But a lot of them, how do people get paid for voiceover? You get paid for that, and then like you say, you're just doing other events because voiceover, you only doing that like 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, especially for kids. Like, for example, January I had the cast for Five Nights at Freddy, the little kids, and
you seen that on Peacock? That was pretty good.
My son love that shit. My son love that shit.
Yeah, that shit dope. I like
I'll get you an autograph, man. I have a couple.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Charlie, that man. Shit, he just flexed on that shit.
He definitely just,
you like
he
him?
definitely just flexed on me.
I got you.
I called him tonight. Ain't nothing. Type shit.
I mean, what was it the whole? So you had the younger cast? It was a younger cast?
Yeah. It was. I had the two kids in the beginning, the one with the hook, and then I had one of the guys that broke into the building. I don't remember the name, but the kid with the hook, he's also the voice of one of the Dora Explorer characters.
Oh shit!
So
the map.
Swiper.
Oh, Swiper. No, look.
Yeah.
That's the main character.
That is the main character. That's the biggest art.
Yeah. So I said to the mom, "Oh, you go to Nickelodeon Studios all the time?" She's like, "No, we don't even leave the house. They have a recording studio in the closet, and they record from there. And she just forwards it to Nickelodeon, and that's it."
Damn, that's hard.
Send the script. He just records
it. Shout out.
Take your ass to school today, and when you get back, get your motherfucking ass in that closet.
Man, shout out my boy DJ G. DJ G's out of Cape Coral, but he does a lot of drops for nationwide radios. He's like the voice for iHeartRadio. He's like that voice. Yeah. He does it from right in his closet. Yeah. Literally, right in his closet, right in Cape Coral. So that's when people like, y'all can't do this shit from Fort Myers. We got Charlie on our shit. Fuck wrong with y'all raggedy motherfuckers. Y'all ain't got no Comic-Con at y'all shit. You don't collect nothing but cum, you raggedy motherfucker. You out here collecting baby mamas. You raggedy motherfucker. You ain't never went nowhere and got no Funko Pop.
You just Comic-Con.
We gonna get one made after us. You raggedy motherfuckers. Bro, but all the service. So this is just this isn't your updated lineup, bro. What else do you got coming? What you looking at? This ain't even your updated lineup.
So as of yesterday, we added.
I'm gonna get to this wrestling shit in a minute.
Yeah, we added Bridgette Riley. She played the stunt girl for the Yellow Ranger. She's also a professional boxer, and she was also managed by Don King.
Oh shit!
She lives in Naples. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to get you on the podcast. We need to get in touch with you. Get it. He works with fucking Hector Camacho's daughter all the time.
Oh, cool.
That's her daughter? His daughter or niece?
Yeah.
Nikisha's
niece.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know, but that's crazy. Camacho's he's a legend, bro. He's so legendary, bro. He is, bro. Bro, but she's coming up. Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. They said the Yellow Ranger, so you was a stunt double for a man? Okay, she got that boxer body. Okay, yeah, she got that boxer body.
Yeah, she finna knock you out.
Yeah, bro, but I see you got other things going on besides the Collecticon and Comic-Con shit, bro. I see you got this wrestling going on, the Warrior Breed wrestling going on.
Yeah. So my boy Danny Cruz out of Fort Lauderdale, he reached out to me, and he's trying to branch out to Fort Myers and stuff, and he's like, hey, man, let's co-promote. And I have nothing to lose. And the guy was a very sweet guy. We talked on the phone for a good hour. And, you know, I'm a wrestling fan, and I'm sure you guys are too.
I be making these niggas wrestling fans, yeah.
Big time over here.
Yeah. So he's coming out here. He's going to bring some of his people. And there's a couple that live in Fort Myers that are part of his company that I even didn't know. So
we got to get in touch with y'all, man. Hold on, man. Mm-hmm. I didn't know Florida was a bed for wrestling, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Tampa area, Orlando area. I didn't know Roman Reigns, Rikishi, all of them, The Rock, all of them live here right in Florida. Clearwater, Bradenton said all of them live right here. The Uso brothers, all of them live right here in Florida.
Yeah.
But a lot of training facilities are here. Before it used to be like Tennessee, because Dusty Rose them shit back in the day. Like that, yeah, Atlanta them, like stuff like that. I didn't know that Florida was such a big hub. Like he's even done like some wrestling events and stuff like that. So these guys are out of, is this their whole wrestling league, the guy that runs it? Because I see Lockjaw is coming. That's what I want to see. Samoa Joe Jr. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, that's his main people. But yeah, the guy that runs it and owns the company is Danny Cruz, and he'll be there. He has a couple of tables. He's gonna be setting up, selling some merch, and then we also have a video game tournament, Tekken.
Oh. Okay. Count me out. I'm not doing it. King was beating my ass.
I'm on it.
Bro, I can't do it. Bro, I got my little move. That motherfucker King put that leg up and clubbed me down. Half my body with energy was gone. I uninstalled the game. And I had it on Game Pass. I uninstalled it.
Game Pass.
I'll still be on it.
Yeah.
So you gotta use Bob, bro. Bob is mopping.
I'm not, bro. I can't.
You gotta use the big dude.
I'm in there get my ass mopped up by a nigga who fresh as hell. That lion fresher than a bitch.
I ain't never been good at fighting games.
Nah, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, nothing.
Get my ass smacked every time.
How does the tournament work? So you guys gonna have like a set number of people, or is it just all come?
So this is my buddies from Off Studio. They're from Arcadia. They run tournaments and things. And I did a podcast with them, and I reached out to them. I was like, "Yo, guys, you want to help me out with this video game tournament?" Because the thing is, man, once you shopping, once you seen talk to the celebrities, you get people get bored.
Yeah.
And I don't want people bored.
No disrespect, y'all. I was the same way until I stumbled in the bum room. I was kind of like, all right. When I'm done, when my phone died and I spend all my money, it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
So either whatever happens first.
Whatever happens first.
I was on vacation and my phone died. I was like, it's time to go. Something's going to happen first. Something's going to happen. But I was the same way. So that does make sense.
Yeah. So we're going to have Pokemon tournaments, and we're going to have a huge cosplay event. The other one wasn't really for cosplay. We had like 5 or 6 people.
Yeah, I seen the one girl that had the black and red on. That was really, really fucking dope. I seen that was really dope with the red hair. Mm-hmm. She snapped. That suit was hard.
So this one we're gonna have like 30 or 40 cosplayers. And the panels. Now, all these celebrities, you're gonna get a chance to talk to them one-on-one. From the only ones there's a couple that won't be participating because they like to stay by their tables and make that money the whole time.
Damn right. Need that bread.
Yeah.
Need that motherfucking bread. Niggas need that bread because them autographs ain't cheap, 25 and up. and they go by the
Yeah.
picture size. I ain't gonna lie, y'all seen the one girl pay like $50 for the dude or whatever. He came and let her like hug her. I'm like, hold on, these meet and greets. Hold on, they snapping. They snapping. They snapping a lot.
Born this Chris Brown shit.
Yeah, they snapping a lot. Charlie, man, I'm glad we get into some promo and stuff, man. But this is a pod, bro. We get to talking always BS, and man. So, my goal usually be on the pod is to shine light on giving people a little bit of perspective about who the person is behind what we're advertising. So you can let us know you're a fraud. Your real name ain't Charlie. You're stealing your son's identity. You already let us know that. You let us know that. So, but
You're really black. My mama put her likes in my mama put her likes in my name when I was 3.
Yeah.
So she did that same shit. So you're really black.
Yeah, we watching you. Yeah. So my thing is, bro, how do you where'd you grow up at, bro? Where you come from? So give us a little bit about yourself, since we know what you're doing already.
Yeah, I'm from Jersey City. Moved out here. I joined the military at 17. I did 8 years, 4 Air Force, 4 Army.
Oh, you Air Force?
Yeah, I did Air Force the first time. Went to Iraq and Kuwait, and had that fun stuff. And then I went to work the prisons down in Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, for a couple of years.
What the fuck? They didn't make a movie about Guantanamo Bay? What the fuck?
Yeah, they made us sign a bunch of papers. We're not supposed to talk about it.
What can you say?
Shit?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, there's plenty of guys that wrote books and stuff about it.
Someone's gonna monetize. We gonna monetize off this mayhem, bro. What the heck?
So you really just signed the NDA.
Yeah. But I mean, there's thousands of people that've been there. Of course, somebody's gonna talk or something.
So, could you speak about anything besides just being a CO? Could you not the conditions like we seen that, but just speak about it. Just scare these kids from going to prison.
Well, all the prisons on there were like maximum security. So not all of them, majority, unless it was the snitch camp. They had a camp out there. These guys, they lived pretty good. They all had PlayStations and everything. But they were the ones giving up the intel.
So it's like a
Camp
certain
full of
camp.
woodies. Full of woodies.
There's like 7
Nothing
or
but
8
woodies out
camps
there. A whole camp full
So
of woodies.
they don't integrate them.
No.
They lunch meat. They lunch meat if you integrate them.
And we still need information. We need y'all are actually valuable. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't rap for nothing out here. Y'all
We don't rap for
Y'all
nothing.
don't rap for nothing. Y'all rap for freedom. We ain't even free. Motherfucker, you gotta start rapping for some shit and having go to Guantanamo Bay. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But how do they have it out there? I heard in Guantanamo Bay also they have women prisons out there where they let the kids be at. I heard about that shit.
Yeah, there's one prison I never been in, but supposedly they have women and children there, and some other high-profile detainees. They call them detainees because they haven't
All
been
the
to trial
Castro
yet.
kids and the Fidel grandkids. That's where all of them go.
Because I was watching
Crazy. You still go to prison.
what's the El Chapo story, and
Yeah.
his wife and kids was living in jail.
Yeah.
With him.
Well, he had built the prison though. No, that was Pablo Escobar.
Escobar?
Built,
Yeah, that was
Escobar?
Pablo,
yeah, he built the prison. And
One of them,
yeah.
his wife and his kids was living in jail
Yep.
with him. Like while they was in jail, like they had their own little cell. Like this is our shit
Yeah.
right here.
And it was nicer than their house.
And they can
shit.
come and
Yeah.
go as they please.
That shit crazy. But you said you spent how many years in the Air Force? You spent what? 7 years? 8 years?
8 years altogether, 4 and 4, 4 Air Force.
And then getting out of there, you say, okay, well, I got the structure from this, so I know how to go ahead and I can be a CEO and deal with some of this stuff. Because a lot of people, I think it's a big mistake when you jump from just being a regular person to being a CEO. You ain't ever been like in your situation, then go do it, or come from the military and then go do it. A lot of people, and then I think this would fuck them up mentally, and they don't be ready for that shit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people not ready. I had a cousin that wanted
Turnover rate crazy.
It is, bro. It is because they're not ready. But a lot of people, they don't come in there ready for that
Like
shit.
damn, what's such and such? Well, he quit cause he couldn't do it no more. The nigga showed him his dick last week.
And he quit. and he quit. But it's a wild world like that, man. So people can look at you and be like, man, oh man, nerd ass Charlie, man, you got collected con, but they don't realize, man, you have a whole background. You from Jersey. You actually been to the Air Force and all that, and you done been to SEAL around some crazy shit. In Guantanamo Bay, and make you sign NDA. I'm pretty sure you can't talk about half the people that you stabbed up. Probably sure you can't talk about none of that shit, can you?
No, I can't talk about the stabbings.
On another episode, we'll get to that shit. That shit crazy because, bro, I wanted to do a little bit about y'all, so I was doing my homework, and I didn't see none of that on your page, just doing homework.
Yeah.
But what I did come across, seeing that you're a brother of the Masonhood.
Yep.
Do you mind speaking on that, and how did you become
Yeah.
part of the Mason and join that?
I met a lot of Masons in the military, and I was always interested, man. It was just like, what is this? These symbols and everything. It was very intriguing. And So I was like, how do you join? How do you even get more information?
You gotta get jumped in. You gotta go kill somebody. Like, how does this work? It's like the Bloods and Crips. How does this work?
Yeah, so I didn't know. The old school ways, you knock 3 times on a Masonic lodge and somebody will greet you. Or people used to supposedly, there was different ways. But the way I did it, I went on the website. It's called the petition. You fill out some paperwork and stuff. They come, they meet you, and there's 3 requirements. You can't be a felon. You got to be a person of good character, and you got to believe in a higher being.
So how do you know all of them is facts though? You can only go know one. You only gonna know if I'm a felon. You don't know if I believe in God. You don't know if I'm a really good person. You don't know this. I could just be like, yeah.
So do you gotta get like a recommendation?
They do an investigation on you.
Investigation, and you got to have 2 recommendations.
Because I thought you had to have like family already that was inside. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was like Navy Federal.
Yeah, you definitely.
Navy Federal. No, that's I guess like a rumor. I don't know if it used to be like that, but I have no family in it, and I just petitioned, and they meet you, they do an investigation, they meet your spouse.
How do they meet you? They come in like all black cloaks, like cloaks. How do they come?
So one of
Men in black with a suitcase.
Yeah, the gentleman came to my job, and he got there before I got to work, and he told somebody that he was looking to sell me a motorcycle. And so I come in, they're like, hey, that guy wants to sell you a motorcycle.
Like, who?
And I was like, who is this guy? I never seen him before in my life.
I don't even fucking ride motorcycles.
Exactly. So he pulled me aside with a envelope full of papers, and he says, hey, I'm so-and-so, and I saw you petition for the lodge. Fill out this paperwork, and they meet your significant other. Because you meet within the lodge twice a month. So they meet your significant other to tell them, hey, he will be attending meetings with us, and it's nothing crazy, So she knows where he's at.
He ain't out here cheating.
We're doing a podcast. Yeah. We on camera. We doing a podcast. Yeah. That's where they be at. They be here with me. That's where they be at.
Yeah.
That's a good lie to keep up. I'm gonna go tell my great girl, I'm a Mason, baby. Don't do that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I got somewhere to be twice a week. Don't do that.
Yeah. And the best part is what you get out of it. I get about because for me is the coolest thing. You got people from all different cultures, and you are just brothers, nothing else. You're not good friends. You're not this. You're brothers.
Yeah.
You need something at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, man. You need $500 something, bro. I got you. There's no questions asked. There's no, hey man, do you remember that lunch at 500? Yeah. It's just it's a brotherhood, and that's oh shit.
Well, you messing up my boy shit. You good, bro? You said it.
It was like that.
Yes. Hey, he done broke some shit before. It was like that when I got here.
But yeah, it's really cool, man. I don't listen to all that stuff on YouTube about it, all that.
Yeah, because they always say there's Prince Hall's Mason, there's this and that Mason. You're like, bro, they think they're devil worshippers, they're this and that. My grandmother was a Mason. She was a 33rd Green Eastern Star. My grandfather was a Mason. Like, knowing these things, knowing what the Shrine Club is, knowing what these things really mean. I believe we need to start pushing shit on the new generation. I'm sorry, bro. Some shit need to be pushed. Like, go see your grandma, Easter dinner, like Sunday dinner, whatever. Certain shit need to be pushed. It's called traditional, whatever, but it needs to be pushed. Because if we were pushed to be into the Masonic Lodge, I believe I would have leaned more that way than leaning into the streets. But I wasn't went around my dad at all anyways to go his way or to see the ways of my uncles and my dad, my granddad, but they were all in the Mason. They were all Shriners. All of them were into that. It's big in our community, in our black. What's your background? You black, white, Hispanic? You like me, nigga wouldn't know.
Yeah. I'm Hispanic, yeah. My dad's Colombian, my mom's
Nunez. So you could be black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, no matter. You could be a part of the Masonic. I thought it was all, because I used to see a lot of black men in it. I thought it was all black men. My grandfather.
I thought it was all black men too.
And then my grandfather, one day he showed me George Washington wearing the Masonic. And then my granddad used to just shows me certain stuff and be like, okay, he knows to tell me this because he ain't never tell none of my other cousins and siblings none of this shit. And then when I get older, tell my dad, like, hey, remember Grandpa, like, he taught you that? I'm like, he didn't tell the rest of these motherfuckers that? I had to also learn
Niggas
Prince
wouldn't
Hall.
understand.
It gets deep in the rap because I had to learn Prince Hall. I had to learn some certain shit. And I learned you can only get so high in Prince Hall if you are me. black and white. They don't allow you get certain, no disrespect, and I won't even say his name, especially on camera, but I'll put you on beat when we get off camera, but he leads a big nation of us. And he's
when
black
you
and
say
white.
us, like the black and white niggas?
Yes, of a certain religion. And he's still alive today.
So
and
only mixed motherfuckers?
this is how the Prince Hall be believing.
I feel that shit's racist.
Because they feel like you have the duality. And a lot of Prince Hall masonry, I ain't gonna say too much on camera, but it has a lot to do with duality, good and bad. And they feel like unless you have both, you're not. And so I was almost being molded a certain way. And my other granddaddy knew this. And that's why he didn't want me around certain shit. A lot of us come from a lot of shit. You come from a Bahamian background. You know your Bahamian granddad like that? Like,
All I know is that he was a performer, whatever.
see, it be some shit your great granddaddy tell you, some shit that your daddy probably wouldn't agree with. Cause you feel me? Cause they feel like back in the day, this is how I was raised, and so certain shit they'll break away from. That's why I tell people do your.
Well, my daddy got to be around to disagree with something.
Yeah, motherfucker ain't around nowhere, motherfucker. Yeah, but it be that's why you see your grandma bump heads with mamas and dads so much. Like, no, we gonna teach them this. They gonna come up in the church and we ain't been in church in years and that. But mind you, you grew up in this church. You gotta grow up this way. There's a lot of people that see the Shrine Club and they think it's all about devil worship, Illuminati and shit. That shit is two totally separate, different things. You might got somebody who's a Mason who might be in the Skull and Bones. Just so happen to be this. You might got somebody who's a Mason who just might so happen to be a Blood or a Crip or a GD. You don't. I wouldn't pass GDs being in Mason Masonic shit.
Yeah.
So are there fees attached to joining?
Yeah, you pay your dues. So dues, part of it goes to charity, part of it for the maintenance of the building. It's not expensive. I think it's like I pay $140 a year.
Oh, a year.
Yeah.
I don't think, man.
Yeah.
Shit
And
like
then
a ring light subscription.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you join the Shriners, like I joined the Shriners, there's another 130. But the Shriners are a lot of charity. I mean, they help burn victims, you know, and kids missing legs.
Well, that's how my granddad was.
So okay, so speak on that. Speak on the community outreach that
the
goes on.
philanthropy that they do. Cause
I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure I was using that word right.
Because ain't that what it is? Like giving back. That's what it is. Giving out to the community. Because I seen, like, I remember on Easter they would be in the parades and they would come.
Yeah, they always
all
in
the
the
time.
parades. Yeah,
Amazing.
they
So when I
always
used
in
to
the
grow up and hear people talking about the Illuminati, the Masonic, I'm like, whoa, y'all tripping. And who is your granddaddy?
Yeah.
For one,
Because my granddad was a Mason too.
Yeah, that's why I told you.
Yeah.
I was telling you before the show, like a lot of our granddads, but it just so happened my dad wasn't and I'm not. So where did it stop? Or did I was like my granddad might have
Only
been
thing my dad wasn't was shit. That nigga wasn't shit. Slow ass nigga.
I be jaded like that. Do I say my daddy wasn't shit because he wasn't shit to me? Because he raised his other kids really well.
And that's crazy too,
My
but I
daddy,
feel
'cause
that
he-
same way.
You a piece of shit. That's it.
Oh, nah, that nigga ain't shit.
No,
Fuck
my
that
daddy
nigga.
be because he's still great. But
Dead
a
ass
lot of
nigga.
people they'll be like
Dead
Illuminati and all
ops.
this dumb shit, bro. They don't even understand.
Nigga, the dead
because-
ops, rich
Dead
shit.
ops. My dad of the dead ops is fucking crazy. Smoking on my pops is crazy.
Smoking on that
But
daddy
I grew
pack.
up and a lot of people they just associate Illuminati with all that, but they don't realize when I was a kid I seen the Masonics doing a lot of philanthropy report work.
Yes.
I seen them at the churches giving out canned goods and all this shit. Especially when you go to the Shriner Club, you can get your light bill paid and shit like that.
Yeah.
I seen that.
And it's still like that. They donate $1 million a day throughout the world. you
A
know?
day?
A day.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot.
I mean,
it's
There's a lot on yes.
Yeah.
There's 6 million Masons throughout the world.
I believe it's more. I believe it's way more than that. I believe it's way more.
It's just a lot of them are old, man.
And then
Yeah.
You know, a lot of those guys are dying quick.
A lot of them still ain't active as.
Yeah.
Hold on, that's a lot.
Untaxed.
No, you gotta think about that. You gotta do that math.
Don't do it
6
too
million
much.
people.
We on camera, bro.
six-
Chill. Don't do too much math. They all about geometry too. Don't do that, bro. They gonna come get your ass. Chill, bro. Don't
This,
do all that.
this is damn near algebra. This,
I know,
this type of
yeah.
math.
But because that's what used to fuck me up too when I started just getting into it. And I was like, oh, it's just about, because I played a game called Assassin's Creed. And Assassin's Creed's got some of that symbolism in it.
Yeah.
When you start understanding symbolism, people, you will start understanding so much shit. You would just start understanding like, oh, I know what that is. Beyonce just dropped a whiskey. I read Behold the White Pale Horse. Not no big conspiracy theories like that because I believe every conspiracy.
Yeah.
People like conspiracy theory. No, they called it a theory so you don't believe the shit. Shit is real. 20 years later since 9/11, you can tell what really happened. You can tell like this shit is crazy now. You can tell like, nah, ain't nobody just take over no plane. Like, hey, some shit was going on. And knowing what I know about the CIA now, it's scary. That's why I understand when people are like, oh, the Illuminati, they know people think it's this big table of people that get together every year and just do this weird shit. No, they're in the woods burning owls.
Yeah.
They're doing other shit. It's weird. But it gets deep in the rap, but they'll coincide one with the other. But you'll never hear the Illuminati motherfucker be like, hey, that ain't nuts. They kind of embrace it because they want people to be confused. That's weird. I see that shit a lot. I think that's kind of weird, bro. Oh yeah, bet. Yeah, see, we got somebody that we dealing with time here. So my boy got a hard out. How much time we got? Cause we can get my boy hard. All right, yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Look, get to talking about that Illuminati shit. My dog got to get out of here. Hey, Charles, but before we let you go, bro, cause my boy got to get back to his kids and everything, bro. I want to speak on fatherhood, bro, and how's it been still trying to balance work life of doing all this and being a father at the same time? And are your kids, do they give a damn about what you do?
Oh, well, when you go to the next show in January, you're gonna see them working.
So they gotta give a damn.
my 15-year-old and 11-year-old is stamping, collecting money. The other ones, they help with the celebrities, make sure everybody's good, got water, all that, you know.
Dope. We need some of them around here, shit.
And one of my son's a huge Five Nights at Freddy fan, and when he met the cast, he was just shocked.
Freaked out.
Yeah.
So will the cast be at the next one?
Nah, because I can't bring the same people because people are like, I just saw
seen
them,
that
man. I don't wanna
motherfucker
go.
already.
So we got to
I just
change
paid
it up, you know?
$25 for an autograph.
Yeah.
Now y'all know how I feel about keep bringing y'all ass on the podcast. We just had you back. God dang. Charlie's the only one could come back, motherfucker. Y'all don't support. Bro, so, but are your kids, do you see some of yourself in your kids like, oh man, he's a look collector like me, or he's into the comic shit like me? Because the newer generation of shit, so what they collecting, Roblox? Fuck.
Yeah.
Showing you the skins on Roblox?
V-Bucks.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
V-Bucks. Fuck V-Bucks. That's bigger scheme than fucking, oh my God.
Dude, it is, man.
Yeah.
Man, my son plays the Roblox, and he's always asking me for my credit card to add more stuff. It's like, what the hell?
But this what made me mad, Charles.
all of us.
I give my niece a car. She gets on the tablet. She gets to doing all this finagling shit. Cool. She didn't do nothing to make her little character better. This motherfucker still suck. It's still trash. It just look cute now.
It just look cute.
It just got a new skin. Bro, I done bought all this.
I buy skins at least twice a month.
Listen, I bought a ninja skin. This motherfucker can't do no ninja shit. I'm buying all this stuff, and it just gets me. I'm like, when I was a kid, bro, I like just having a cartridge of a game and put in. That was enough. When the hell did these video games start saying we need to bleed people for money?
I know.
It gets scary, and that's why, like you were saying, the nostalgia
Influence.
of just making people feel like you ain't,
If you ain't got the new skin or you ain't in.
and that's scary, bro. Cause now you look lame, and now you pulling my coattail. Let me get your card, and I want you out my fucking face. So, yeah, that is kind of aggravating, man.
Now you look cute and getting your ass whooped.
and you suck. Is there anybody that you aim at to come through one of the Comic Cons or to come through that you really would be like, okay, I think this right here somebody.
Yeah, who's a dream one that you would love to have?
So I have to be careful what I say because in the past I promoted somebody too early. The other Comic-Con promoter stole the talent before I got him.
Oh,
So he ended up booking the guy. Everybody saw him, and then when he came to my show, it was a low attendance. So I have to be careful what I say and what I post.
Hey, man,
but who
niggas
is somebody
have
who's a dream guest then? Who is somebody who's a dream
who
guest?
will be a dream guest?
Jake the Snake.
Ooh, okay.
Why? Give me a good reason why. Because he's very charismatic, and I've met him twice in my life.
It's
met him
just like
twice.
when you think of 90s wrestling, it's Jake the Snake,
First person.
Hulk Hogan. It's like
Macho Man.
Macho Man,
Yeah.
Ric Flair. Those are the names, you know.
So you want to do a wrestling con? You'll do one of them?
No, well, I would do a wrestling con.
You let me know when you do it.
Or maybe we might. You know, nothing's out of the question. But wrestlers and
porn
Comic
con ain't
Cons
off
are like
of
in the
you,
same
nah,
circle, I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like it's part of that nostalgia, you know? Like they used to have wrestling at 12 o'clock on Saturdays.
Yeah, on
you know?
NBC. On NBC. It used to come on NBC. I remember. I remember that. I
Saturday,
fucking remember that.
Something.
I remember it used to come on NBC, bro. Damn, I remember that. What the fuck? Damn, I'm
Yeah,
old.
morning cartoons, all that. I mean, now
Hogan.
it's-
Then they had Hogan's Heroes too. I used to watch Hogan's
yeah,
Heroes.
that was
Hulk
pretty
Hogan.
cool.
Yeah, bro. I'm old as shit. But that would so the wrestlers would be the dream con.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I'm working on trying to get Jeff Hardy on this bitch. He frequents the area a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I know
I think
somebody.
he stays in Naples.
He frequents the area a lot, and I know
Get
somebody.
him a bottle.
Come on, bro. My boys getting together. Hey, we getting ready to wrap y'all. I got some quick fire questions real fast, man.
Yeah.
Who's been some of your worst guests? You're like, okay, that was a waste. You ain't gotta say you were like they were on this show.
So there's this one lady. She did my first show, and she leaves, and she's texting the vendors, and she's telling them, "Oh man, Charlie sucked. His show was this and that." And then so fast forward 2 years later, I got a guy that runs my website now. We got everything a little more organized, and you know how it is putting things together.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
So right before the collector's call when you came, her agent was like, "Hey, so and so wants to come back. She had such a good time." Yeah, sure you did.
Sure. We gonna come bash some more vendors. Gonna bash some more vendors.
You know how embarrassing it is? She's texting these guys that sell comic books, that own comic book stores. She's telling them this stuff, and I'm like, man, this is so tacky, man. You know,
That's
especially
hating.
you
That's
work
all
for
that
Disney.
is. That's some hating ass shit.
That's some hating ass shit.
Them hoes be hating.
Can you, we getting ready to wrap up, man. I really appreciate your time, Charles. I'm trying to rapid fire real fast. Can you speak on just people owning comic book stores and how the nostalgia is really what keeps it going? Because there's nothing today that's out there comic book wise, or I might not be in the know, but what's out there comic book wise to be like, hey, that's what's got driving people to the store. Taylor Swift dropping vinyls still drives people to stores or whatever, or to websites. Is there a comic book out there we don't know nothing about that's really big right now? And then what's keeping the comic book stores open besides nostalgia?
As far as comic book stores, there's one that's really good in Punta Gorda. It's called Reflection Comics.
Shout out Reflections.
My buddy Rico owns it, and it's a comic book store. It's nothing but comic books and a couple figurines. Where you have other stores is mostly games, Dungeons and Dragons, and I don't consider those comic book stores because you have one little shelf, you know,
with comics.
Yeah, no offense to anybody, because I gotta watch what I say. Everybody turns my words around.
No, I love that because I hate when people do 30-minute podcasts or do a little small talk show and say we did a podcast.
Yeah,
you did an interview, you did a talk. It's not a real podcast. But
Yeah,
so don't call it a comic book store. Just say you got a store.
Yeah, and it's mostly like a lot of gamers and stuff, and Dungeons and Dragons and all that. And you go there, there's like 40 guys playing games, and they call that stuff a comic book store. I wouldn't consider that a comic book store. I consider more of a gaming store.
Yeah.
And so there's not very many comic book stores around here. And there's everybody. You go to Tampa or wherever, they're huge. But Fort Myers, I feel like, is struggling with that kind of those kind of things, you know.
A lot of people reading, man.
Yeah.
That's why I say you got to start building something around. That's why I love the artwork here I brought it from, bro, because this is pretty fucking dope. And he's a local motherfucker. Well, from Florida, right? He's from Florida, right?
Yeah.
So this is something that people can actually branch out of reading to. I really appreciate you coming through, giving me your time, Charlie. What else do you have coming up? You got your Celebrity Con coming in January.
Yeah.
What else you got coming after that?
April 5th, we have our Epic Con. We got a voice actress from SpongeBob. Peanuts, and then we got our first annual Anime Con with man, it's gonna be crazy. Dragon Ball Z, Sonic, Knuckles.
Okay, we got to.
I mean, we're bringing the heat with that one. It's gonna be something.
Well, I tell you what, y'all, I always got $5 if nothing else,
Gonna pop up.
so I can be at all these. That's 50. I just counted $15 in my head.
Yeah,
like right then and there. Like we gonna be at all these motherfuckers. You hear me? Listen, bro. Y'all got any more questions for Charlie, man? We getting ready to wrap. Y'all got any questions about the Comic-Con shit, about what we got coming up while y'all wasn't there? Because you got caught stealing before you got in there.
Before I got in?
Yeah.
God damn.
You got caught stealing before you got in there.
That's good.
How long you been collecting? But like when did you start? Be like, okay, this is where I'm gonna start at right now. Like
when you became
you know what I'm saying? Like
start this motherfucker.
I've been collecting for a long time. When I was in the military, I traveled a lot, and then I just started picking up things, and then next thing you know, you have rooms full of stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they say you look up and look around, and you got a lot.
Exactly. Yeah. But I always like the culture. You know, the different comics, the different toys, the franchises over the years. You know that because back in the day, they made a toy out of every movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Mattel was snapping. Mattel had a gridlock. Anytime a movie came out, the Shazam movie, Shaq, they got a toy for that. Anytime the Beetlejuice movie, they had all that. Like I remember at a time getting a kids meal was like a thing. Do you think that's why a lot of stuff like because it's not nothing? I learned this from Russell. He was just saying attach things to multiple pieces of media and shit. Nothing's attached no more. The Wolverine Deadpool movie, they did really good. They made controllers. The buckets were there. they really attach different things
Got
to
a
that
booty
movie.
controller.
They had the booty controller, all that, but they attach things to it. I don't see nobody does that when they do stuff. I mean, when Pokemon movies came out, you go to
It's just
Burger
now
King.
the Happy Meal toys are really fucking sucky, bro. Like this shit. Like what the fuck is this? Like
3D
Flashcards?
it's either plastic or it's like a little plushie, like
and it's
a
little
like
BS.
like what the fuck
so that's
is
what I
this?
mean. Like, there's no nostalgia when it comes to all that being attached.
It's not a collector's no more. I can't collect
Yeah.
this. I can't collect the
Because
fucking
I remember you used to go to McDonald's
Wolverine
to get the
plushie.
Beanie
Nobody
Babies,
wants this shit.
Yeah.
to get certain Beanie Babies, to get the Olympic
You gotta
Beanie
gotta
Babies,
collect
had
them.
it
Now
just-
there's no collectors. It's
Oh,
just
you remember the Sonic games?
the little handheld Sonic games that just had the little 3-4 buttons on it. Yeah, that's why they had. I remember Burger King had the Pokemon movie came out. It had the gold Pokemon little things came out as a kid. I wanted all of them so bad. My mom would go to all the Burger Kings up and down 41. Like there was something that was really there to it. Now
now you
nobody-
get that shit. Like what the fuck is this?
Nobody even
You got to read instructions to put this shit together.
or when you get it, it's got to be kind of something like this is fucking dope. It's got to be something like some nostalgia. It makes you like, hey, bro, hey. It's just something I'm glad I got and put on the shelf somewhere. You're gonna look at it and be thankful. It's gonna give you that dopamine release of like, hey, I remember nostalgia.
It's attached a piece of history because it's on this show. So when people look at that, put a QR code to the show that he was on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gonna snap. You niggas gonna motherfucking hate. Just like y'all gonna hate everything Charlie do. Charlie, let them know where they can find you at all social media platforms and everything.
Yeah, Charlie's Comic Con on Facebook, Charlie's Comic Con on Instagram, and January 11th, 10 to 5, Riverside Community Center, downtown Fort Myers.
Hold the paper up. Yeah, Richard.
I'll put
Do
it
a
on
job.
screen.
Oh yeah, we'll put on screen.
Appreciate you.
But hold the paper up too. No. yeah, we can hold the paper up. Yeah, you want to?
When's the Tekken battle?
Yep.
Oh, the tournament.
Yeah, it's gonna be January 11th, the same building. We got a
Okay,
room
bet.
dedicated just for that. Yeah.
Y'all got
Say
time
less.
to practice. Y'all got time to get your move. Yeah,
I got Tekken.
I'm
yeah.
gonna whip your ass in that game, man.
Tekken Smash, like Tekken Smash Bros, shit like that.
Matchup right here. What's first
Yeah,
matchup?
cause he got a podcast called TV Nerds, and they used to do small like tournaments, but he do nostalgia. He like the old Street Fighter on
Yeah.
Nintendo. We used to do like smaller shit, man. He always been doing different shit. So yeah, you can
Wanna
count
be
us
able
in.
to try to stream it at one point.
Yeah, streaming that would be really, really,
That's a
really,
good
really,
idea, man.
And let me commentate. Fuck it.
Yeah.
He just beat his dumb ass. You came in here 2-0. Get off the sticks. Why is he still sitting here? Charlie, security. Next round, move. We gotta keep this shit going. Don't let me be watching Snoop Dogg commentate the little Olympic shit. I was like,
That's what I
bro,
want.
like,
That's my local.
bro, I would love to do some shit like that. That's really fucking. We need to have Super Ray commentate some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, but him and Tony Baker. Them just be fucking funny. Charlie, we appreciate you coming through, man. So you got everything kicking off January 11th. So you done for the year.
Yeah. We're just preparing for next year. That's it.
Holidays, Kick your ass, boy.
You hear me? All them, he got 55 kids. He didn't tell you he's got a baby mama con, kid con. He collecting kids. All these
yeah,
mother,
all of
all them. Charlie, listen, bro. You guarantee you found the support in us. You come through. We been waiting to get you through here, man. I swear. I promise. And there's somebody watching. It's like, man, fuck that Chico. You could have brought us on there, bro. We trying to, bro, because we have a long list of guests trying
Yeah,
to
I
get
seen
to.
that.
Bro, you see, I make sure I had you on the list, bro. I don't care because I support who support us. That's what I make sure I do, bro.
Well, at the show, I made sure to go out and greet you, man. And then I called you the Podfather. You're like, man, you've been watching.
Man, yeah, he called me Podfather. Everybody looked around like, who is Lord Podfather? He's not us. I was like, it is I, the fattest of all lands, the biggest burger eater of this side of the Mississippi. You didn't know. You didn't know, you bloke. Bro, Charlie, we appreciate you coming through, man, giving us your time, bro. I got 5, 10, 15. Okay, I can make it at every event. I got $20. I'll be at every event, man.
Good.
Yes, sir. Don't forget your poster behind you, man. We're going to get a picture, man, for your wrap up. Jit, let them know they can find you at.
LL Cool J everywhere.
What about you, Uncle Richard?
You already know Uncle Rich everywhere.
Hey, hold
And
on,
we
y'all.
outside next week. You know what I'm
Oh, it is
talking
Uncle
about.
Richard's birthday.
Man, I
Damn, Uncle
What you doing for your birthday?
shit, I'm trying to figure out.
You ain't trying to snow
This
nothing.
nigga don't even got plans yet.
You ain't trying to snow nothing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling off camera. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, incriminate yourself right now. Do it.
Nope.
Hot mic, do it. Hey, man. Also, look, and I got my poem together now. Yeah, so now, and I got
Notes. Look at that.
My poem.
crazy part. I ain't gotta read my shit, man, because your present situation ain't always gonna be your permanent situation. Also, remember, in order to be good, you gotta be consistent. In order to be great, you gotta be consistently good. Also, remember, you could have been anywhere in the world your budget would allow you, but you here with Jit, Richard, me, and a nigga collecting comic books. So you know we ain't got no fucking money. And also remember, man, no means no in every language. We out this bitch. I had to add on to my poem. No means no in every language.